Starting off at Quick Trip, getting some gas. It has jumped back up. I swear it was a lot lower than $3.95. They don't even have the prices on the sign out here. And decided to run inside and grab a coffee from Quick Trip. Dunkin' is right next door, but it's been a while since I had a Quick Trip coffee. Forgot they redid the entire inside over here. Wait till you see the line for the car wash. I mean, it just keeps going back. That is gonna take, gosh, 35-40 minutes to get through. Grab my coffee. Welcome to today's video as a recording of this Saturday, January 18th, 2025. There are a ton of stores that some of us have been shopping at our entire lives that are either downsizing drastically or closing for good this year. GameStop is closing today. We're going to stop over there in a little bit and check out a couple other stores that actually might surprise you. Will they stick around? Will they last past the year, past 2025? And speaking of 2025, it is 25 degrees out. Will it get any warmer? It was so nice yesterday, down to almost single digits. Feels like 15 with a low of 9. I don't know where the high of 36 came from because it's nowhere near 36. Today is the final day that the Delafield GameStop is open. The 18th, it will be moving. Everything that's left here will be moving to another GameStop that we frequently head over to, but I said I wasn't gonna come back here. I just decided, you know, one last time, kind of pay our respects, kind of pay our homage here to a GameStop. And you can see right here, this is where it will be moving to. We kind of touched this a few days ago when we were here, and today, final day, when they see if they stay open until 8, but after that, they'll be closed for good. When we were here, they moved everything from this stand. Whatever was left is now kind of scattered. Some of the action figures are over here. They do have a sale in this area. Buy one, get one free. It was empty a few days ago. It's even emptier now. There's not much stuff. Kind of packing up as we speak. Some gentleman just walked in here and he left pretty quick. Wow, the PlayStation 5. There was more here a few days ago. It is just rifled through. Not too many pre-owned games. Pro Week is going on right now, saving another $10 off of some of the used games, but not on the new. Kind of stinks on that one. I mean, Pro Week should just kind of cover everything across the board. Here is all that's left on the clearance. So those Marvel stickers. Nice Sonic the Hedgehog coffee mug. Little kind of a patriotic. I don't know if that's supposed to be faded or kind of look like that, but I like the Sonic photo. $5.97. Nothing left on the new releases. On the pre-owned, I thought maybe there'd be some discounts on some of the games, but because they're not, you know, sending these back to like a warehouse, they're just gonna go back to another GameStop. I don't see them really cutting any more deals on some of the games. I mean, you're seeing, you know, full price on games that are out right now. And I did pick up a used game last time we were here, and I'm glad I didn't wait. Could have been gone by now, and probably wouldn't have been any cheaper. All this storage over here, empty wall. Some Funkos over here on the next to the empty shelves. All the holiday deals. We saw the Nintendo Christmas lights, all gone. And I don't know if they unpacked them or if people just came in here. I suppose people probably just came in and bought them. That Nintendo Christmas tree. Last look of GameStop. Will never be in here again. Store's practically empty. People coming in, just kind of checking out one last time, paying their respects, and yeah, it's sad to see. And I didn't want to come back because we left with something last time to remember this by, and I just thought, you know what, I'm out and about. I wanna stop in one last time because after today, we won't be able to make it in here. One last look. This is pretty much all that's left. Look at this. You just hate to see it, man. I wanted to get something else, but it wasn't a lot. I don't really want an impulse buy. I just kind of wanted to stop here and just kind of document it one last time. Again, I'm not sure how late they're going to be here today, but around 1:30, they're still open, I imagine. Probably stick around till 8. I guess it just depends how late the staff wants to be here. Along with GameStop, JCPenney's could be in some deep trouble in 2025. One of the staples at this mall, at other malls, but could it be kind of extinct with the direction that some of the malls are going? Today, on the other hand, on a Saturday, a ton of people still shopping. I mean, does this trend continue? I can't remember the last time I came to JCPenney's, but back in the 90s, going up this escalator, there used to be a great spot right on the top where it was all sports apparel. Like, sports apparel was so big in the 90s for me. Yeah, right in this area was all like, the second you get off the escalator, we're greeted with all the top brands. You know, back then Starter was huge. I mean, JCPenney's just kind of changed their image. They always had like the bedding up here, the mattresses on the other side, but behind me, it's all sports apparel. You know, to get me to come in here and shop, it's just, this isn't one of my go-tos. It does have that old feel for classic department store though. Just looking down on the escalator and going down. There's actually a lot of JCPenney's that aren't even at malls anymore. They're in like strip malls. You know, kind of like a TJ Maxx or a Marshall's. But this one is pretty much the staple of this mall. But then again, other malls in the area don't even have a JCPenney's anymore. There are a lot of clearance located at JCPenney's. I wonder if this store is kind of on the chopping block. They do have a toy Comic-Con going on right now. We have Aquaman over here, Spider-Man. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see some other activity going on at the mall. I guess that explains why, you know, the parking lot was so packed. Oh, they have Spider-Pig. Yeah. I've come across some figures that you don't see too often. It's like to come up to this finish line, and right here in front is the busiest it's ever been in years coming here because of all the activity going on. Decided to pop into Barnes & Noble. This is one of the stores that pretty much has taken the identity of this mall with the Suncoast motion picture vibe, kind of Sam Goody vibe, just all in one, with everything else kind of closing and like getting new identities. Barnes & Noble has really become like a pop culture like destination for me. I always like to stop over here and see what they have. DVDs, collectibles, CDs. Just saw this at GameStop. The GameStop we were just at, $24.99. See, if they were clearancing these out, probably would have got it. I don't really have a spot for this, but I do have this comic, and it's gonna be hard to set in it back here, but they do have another one. I think about it. Maybe I'll come back and get it, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, they have things that you wouldn't expect, like a Big Bird Funko Pop figure. This Joker is on my radar. I don't have spots for this stuff, but just because of the whole scene from Batman '89, like, it's the only place I've ever seen this at. Look at some of these movies. The Running Man, classic Schwarzenegger. I think because of this movie, that's why I love Smash TV so much. Look at Stevie Wonder. They have Cher, Queen. Where do you find CDs anymore? Like brand new CDs. Rod Stewart. The new release is $49.99 for Beetlejuice. Wow, they have gotten expensive. $50. I mean, it's not just for one. Deadpool Wolverine movie. $50. Digital media, they're cashing in on it. Wow, I never thought I'd be holding a DVD, like a new DVD. It's 50 bucks in store, but I guess, you know, how many other places are selling physical media like this, and how rare is this? I guess if we bought this digitally, it's still gonna be probably in the 30s, so to actually have it, I can see why they're marking it up. Risky business. This is definitely becoming a pop culture destination for sure. Yeah, every time we come to the mall, I always have to stop here. Look at Albert Brooks. Look at the young Albert Brooks. I don't know if I've ever seen real life. Look at the Marvel Stamps 2025 calendar. So have, this is a place to come and get all this stuff like this. These are the only stores that you can find this stuff. The old Ninja Turtle pictures and the G.I. Joe. This is back when I would have been just huge into G.I. Joe. Some Turtles action figures up here. Just like to point this out. This store right here, the Waukesha Sports Cards, was the old Suncoast Motion Picture Company. Good job of the Hutt on the Ewoks base. My buddy had this. Like I never had a lot of Star Wars toys, but wow. And then the C-3PO case, the Darth Vader traveling case. Really got busy back here, back by the movie theater. A lot of the vendors back against this area. Oh my God, look at this Voltron. Gosh, $349.99. There he is. There's Voltron. Serious buyers. Yeah, I had him. There's a kind of a newer render. And I always like to point out that the Castlecade is in fact in where the GameStop at the mall used to be. You can still see all the theming. So I always like to stop here and just kind of remember the GameStop, because I would come here to purchase games a long time ago. Kind of a pit stop checking out some of the toy show over there. It's just kind of a little sneak peek. They are here tomorrow on Sunday the 19th, so if you're in the area, stop by Brookfield Square. If you can see me right now, I know the sun's just kind of shining down on me, but yeah, I wanted to kind of document JCPenney's, show off the old GameStop, because the other GameStop that we went to is closing, but they will be back with the toy comic collectible show all day tomorrow, so definitely stop by. But yeah, I can't imagine a mall, especially this mall, not having JCPenney's. And you know, they always have those sales, they always have like the deals, 30%, 20%, but to see all those clearance signs, and then, you know, just kind of looking at articles of stores closing, I don't know, you never know. People still going in. And a lot different vibe at this mall versus the mall we were just at. You can see has a Cybertruck right on the main floor, and we have some elevator action, along with a GameStop that's not in trouble, actually does pretty good. One of the few GameStops that will stick around this general area. And it's a very busy GameStop. Hopefully they have some stuff I've been looking for, so I make my way to the collectibles and possible Nintendo Switch game. Oh, you know what? I've not seen either one of these Funko Pop figures. Look at this one, the Reign of the Superman. You know, there was some Secret Wars at that toy show, and I could not find them. I might have been persuaded to pick one up. If they had Black Spider-Man, might have got it. I did pick up something. I'll show you what I got. But I'm just seeing if there's anything. Buy one get one 50% off during Pro Week. Without the Secret Wars, I don't think I'm gonna be interested in anything else right now. Okay, so I did make a purchase. I was hoping to find this at the GameStop we were at previously, at the beginning of the video, but I came here because I saw that these were in stock, and I'm not sure if it's going to be one of those sold out items. I don't want to get a digital copy, and you know, I didn't want to wait to see if it drops in price. I just wanted to pick this up because I'm kind of on the Switch kick, and hopefully, you know, I'll do some investigating. We could play something like this online too. I was just looking at my Bankman Ghostbusters before I left today, going, I guess, you know, it's one of those collectibles, I'm just going to hold on to it. I didn't get into any of the other ones, but yeah, Winston's still sticking around. Like, there's just, that's all I'm going to say. If you pick up any figures and you decide not to open them, the package eventually gets curved like this. So everything that I have now, depending on how thick this is, in time, it's just starting to get that curve to it. We have Snake Eyes and Duke. Snake Eyes, everyone's favorite. Okay, I want to do this out here, show you what I picked up. These are selling out in stores. I'm sure they're going to be, you know, it's not like it's going to be some hard copy to find, but I just wanted to have the physical copy. You know, and I saw the online on here, and maybe I read it wrong. I thought we could play co-op. Two-player co-op. Nonetheless, you know, this is a game that I wanted to have. It's just that nostalgia factor with Donkey Kong. Also, I didn't know that this was going to be included. I thought this was for pre-orders, but I got the Donkey Kong barrel here. So yeah, I could put anything in here. Just pretty cool. Not bad. I'm glad that I went to GameStop to pick this up. I was thinking about going to Best Buy, seeing who was there, but no, we're all set. Just want to pick up some more games for the Switch right now. I'm just kind of on that Switch kick. It's like the Brave New World, Captain America, Valentine's Day, February 14th. I guess that kind of makes sense with the Red Hulk. Foot Locker's another store that I did see on that list. I'm standing in front of Kids Foot Locker. A lot of Foot Lockers have moved out of the malls in the area, but at this mall there's still a Foot Locker along with Macy's, which is pretty much a staple of Mayfair Mall. They could be downsizing too, and not saying that, you know, stores like Macy's, like Foot Locker are going to go completely out of business, but they could in fact close a lot of stores just to kind of reduce a lot of costs. Scrooge McDuck up there, kind of an art gallery. You got Kobe, Jordan, Scarface here. You could have this right over your hot tub. Oh, we have an escalator down. It might be elevator action for today. Take the elevator down right across from GameStop. Here it comes. This might be my first time in here. Try to hit the button. There we go. Best Buy could be downsizing as well in 2025. I hope we don't lose any. You know, just like GameStop, we come to Best Buy a lot. It's become a very, you know, important part of this channel, and you hate to see any of them not going to be there. For the most part, the Best Buys that we usually hit in the GameStops, besides the one we went to earlier today, I'm gonna watch my stuff here, are, you know, they're gonna be around for a while. It's just in other areas that aren't, you know, performing as well. You know, it's possible. Kohl's was also on that list, so you know, you gotta wonder by the end of the year, you know, what stores are gonna still be pretty much thriving, and what stores you've been to, you go to a lot, are no longer gonna be around. Just like what we saw at the Delafield GameStop. We had an alarm. We had an alarm just for a second, and I was that close to getting on camera. And I just wanted to see if Donkey Kong was in fact at Best Buy, almost like GameStop. I'm not seeing it over here. I think this is going to be, if you're looking for a physical copy, and you know, you go to Target, you go to GameStop, you go to Best Buy, pick it up, because I don't know, unless you want digital, I don't think it's going to be stocked. I mean, look at how many, you know, Capcom fighting collections there are. There's so many, and yet I don't see any. And it was what, 3 days ago, Donkey Kong was released. Look at how crystal clear that dog is. Wow. ULED 4K. Like, I'm hoping it's showing up on camera as good as it's looking right now. Unbelievable. That's gonna do it for today, Shaq. Hopefully we'll be having these conversations a year from now. You don't have to worry about, you know, any more places closing this year. Because I don't know what we would do, you know, if we didn't have our weekly chats. Hopefully I don't sound off the alarms by putting on these Ray-Bans. I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll see you guys next time. So for $2.99, these were the ones I just put on. I need a pair of these sunglasses I have been wearing for a long time, and there's gonna be a special sunglass video when the time comes, but I'm considering it. So I do like, I don't know if these are the same ones, but I was gonna put these on, but you see the drawstring. I think if I would have tried to put that on my face, it would have sounded the alarm. The reason why we have the longer cord here, I think they're all 300. Kind of a little mosh pit here, but I do see one for $3.29. $299. So, you know, in that range, these are larger. I would go for the larger, non-functional sample here, but functional if you do get them. Kind of like them. I might, yeah, I'm not used to sunglasses in that style, but maybe it's time for a switch for me in 2025. What do you think?